Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. In the last episode, we introduced ourselves to Mariana and Bryce. Mariana seems to be having blackouts, and Bryce is claiming to have an extra hour every midnight. His midnight hour, he calls it. Now then, he had more to say about Scientologists.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God, but not anymore. There are too many religions to pick from, don't you think?
Okay, so that is a question. Yes, there are too many religions. I'm not anti-religion by any means. Yo, you do you. It ain't hurting me. I just don't want to be involved in that personally.
Then we agree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely they've all got it wrong than one of them has got it right.
I can agree with that. Oh! Hello, we finished Bryce. Yes, sweet. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think if there is a god, then I would hope he is more unknowable and mysterious than the human mind can comprehend, and I would hope he has much more important things to be doing than dealing with, petty shit. Like, God's upset that the gays are getting married. Surely he has better things to be doing with his time than getting upset about that. That just sounds petty in my opinion. Okay, now on to Claire. Who is you? Okay. Hello. Oh, what, madam, why are you so close? I like your hair, but why are you so close? Please sit on the chair. That's where you're meant to stay. Social distancing. Social distancing.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
Okay, let me get on to my responses. Why are you here?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Oh, she has... This lady has major resting bitch face. I love it. Dr. Dekker.
The most shocking thing about Dr. Dekker's death is that he didn't bring it upon himself. But then I hadn't known him for a very long time. Perhaps I was wrong about him. Though the fact that he drank so much is a good indicator of his mental state.
Oh, this is all very interesting. Okay, let's... Though I've just had too much information for me to properly process there. Okay, she seems rather ambivalent about Dr. Dekker. She said that she's paying a small fortune for these, so maybe she's more kind of like, I'm pissed about how much I'm spending, compared to Bryce, who outright seemed to hate the guy. Dr. Dekker drank.
I thought it was common knowledge that he drank. You could smell it on his breath when you got close to him. He kept a bottle in his drawer. Such a cliché.
Okay. History of violence. That caught my eye.
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst. That hardly qualifies as a history of violence. And he provoked me.
Provoked?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Who's this again? Claire. Again, I'm writing notes. David and Iris. Also, I want to go back and ask Bryce about Dr. Dekker. I never did that, actually. Like I said, I do want to try and get up to green with all of them. I want to see everything that there is to see. David.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
And Iris?
Iris was David's assistant optician. Not anymore. No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything. It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream, not mine.
The subtitles were different. Did you see that? The subtitles were different. The subtitle said after what happened with David, and she just said David died? Okay, we've talked about that apparently.
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence. Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
Okay, let's see. Delusional.
Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific. It's not true in any case. I'm not delusional.
Okay, well, you're very certain about that. And obsessive. Is that how you spell obsessive? I think it is.
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you. But I don't.
Okay, fair dues. Let's see. Opticians, maybe.
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
I'm getting quite worried about David. And
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
Damn, this lady be rich. Okay, fair dues. Small fortune. Let's try that.
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
But what is this madness, love? Madness.
I'm in a bit of a predicament, Doctor. I'll get to that.
Well, if you could get to that sooner, that would be nice. Thank you. Predecessor was also in italics. Oh dear, how do you spell? That does not look right. Fuck it, let's just...
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional...
It's like a shirt. One collar, two sleeves. And it's an ER, I believe, yep.
I don't know. Sorry.
Madam, it was in italics. I think I'm gonna swap to another person. I'm not feeling Claire right now. Elin. Hello, let's have a look at you, Chuck. Okay, she looks sweet. Hello.
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
The game did say that we should type in nurse. Hello? Sorry for writing in your notes. Say hello to Elin for me and let her know that Terry called for her. Jaya. Kiss, kiss. I'm assuming that Jaya was the lady at the beginning. I don't think we ever got her name. Okay, let's see. Jaya says hello. Okay, fair. Terry called.
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
nurse?
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
Okay, that's nice. End of life.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable, making sure they're not in any pain, and I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
That's lovely. I have immense respect for people that do that kind of job because to be very blunt, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I have the stomach for it, the capability. I think I'd be a mess. Comfort.
Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I can agree with this. I like this lady. I don't know who she is, but I like her. Dating show? She mentioned that.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Okay. Anything to say on Dr. Dekker?
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
Okay, so the battle between doctors and nurses once again rears its head. That's interesting. So far, all of the other patients have kind of been like, I didn't like him, to I'm kind of indifferent. The fact that Elin liked him, that's interesting. Problems.
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Okay. Stressful.
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
I feel like she's lying there. Just something about her eyes. When she was like, I don't get stressed about it, she kind of looked off and to the side in a kind of like, I'm avoiding this type of way. Patience.
I haven't really got anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you.
Okay. You're not here to talk about me, madam. We're here to talk about you. That's what you're paying me for. I hope you're paying me. You better be paying me. Let's see. Let's go for this one.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable. Making sure they're not in any pain. And I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
Okay. Meds.
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated, especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
To be fair, no. I wouldn't want to be not asleep. Here's the thing. If they're heavily sedated because they're in a great deal of pain, then maybe it would be better for them to be asleep so they're not in constant agony. That's the kind of thing to do. But at the same time, if they want to be awake, if they're like, no, I'm in agony, but I want to fight through it, then you fight on, older person. Fight on.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Experience. That was kind of a weird way of putting it.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the weakest link or something.
Okay, she doesn't have anything to say on that.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
You still haven't told me what those problems are. I mean, I know you said you wanted someone to talk to about work, but you could just have friends, and friends don't charge anything. How was he different, my dear?
He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people.
I was gonna say, she seems very friendly, very happy. I do know, I'd notice rather, that the camera panned down on her locket when she was talking about stress, and she keeps fiddling with it. No, that's not how you spell locket. There we go.
I don't know anything about that.
You're wearing it. Around your neck, love. It's there. You're touching it! You're touching it. Necklace?
No, sorry.
This lady. It's okay, love. It's fine. We all have those days. She's touching her neck again. She's touching it.
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
Yeah, notice that. It was when she was saying it can be stressful. It panned down.
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient. But that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
Yeah, the game really wants me to ask her about her stress. Yeah. She did speak about herbal remedies.
I'm a qualified herbalist.
Oh.
It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam or zolpidem.
To be honest, I can kind of see where she's coming from. I'm not anti-medication. Like, you take your meds. If they are helping you, take them. I just know that personally, I do not like taking unnecessary pills. If it's a necessary pill, I'ma take it. Give me that shit. But my main fear is that later in life, when I actively need something, they're kind of like, oh, you built up a resistance to this because you took so much of it when you were younger. I'm like, I don't want that to happen. I'll try other things instead.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savor the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Savor. Okay.
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment. There's literally nothing else like it.
Oh, okay, that ain't right. That ain't right, love.
No, I don't like it. I feel lucky to share that moment with them. To be there with them when it happens. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean, madam. No. So I know I was literally just saying that, oh, this girl seems sweet, I like her. I'm getting serial killer vibes off of her now, and I don't like it. I guess, why are you here? Might give us something. Not where. Oh my god, I can't spell. Why are you here? We talked about that apparently.
I'd really like to be able to answer you, but I don't know what to say.
Okay, so we can't say hi from Jaya. Okay.
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
So we have asked her about being a nurse and about dating.
Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
Let's try alone.
No, sorry, I don't
Okay.
know.
Maybe yes, everyone's afraid of dying? Because I think everyone is.
I don't know, sorry.
Okay, love. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit stumped on Elin. And we do have one last person. We have Nathan. Who is this? Okay, alright, mate. Hello.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
I'm getting edge vibes off this guy. He seems edgy. Dr. Dekker.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Okay, that's a bit weird. Why are you here?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
I can't tell if he's talking literally or metaphorically. Because if it's metaphorically, this man is clearly depressed. If he's talking literally, then he's in Groundhog Day. Am I in purgatory? Let's say no. You're not in purgatory.
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
So he is being literal. Okay.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
Okay. Complex.
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
Okay. So Bryce also isn't saying he liked or disliked Dekker. Excuse me, not Bryce, Nathan. Excuse me. Nathan isn't saying that he liked or disliked him. He's just kind of saying, oh, he was complex and all of that. Remember.
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
Oh god, he's stuck in a time loop. He's like Alex. Okay.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
Okay. Nothing changes. That's... changes. I was correct.
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event for change, like a murder.
Again, why Why did you have to look at the camera in such a creepy way?
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden, brutal. It's terrible. But Doctor, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward. I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago.
Okay. And who is Hannah?
My fiancée. My childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl, I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on there.
Oh, that sounds so sweet. Okay. So I'm guessing his fiancée dies in the car accident. He feels guilty about it, and afterwards he starts looping days. And the kicker is that he can't loop the day that his fiancée died. He can't change that, but he can change everything afterwards. Oof. That's a bummer.
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
Okay. Conflict.
He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
That's a good way of looking at it. I quite agree with that, Nathan.
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday. I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
I can try. I can try to help you. Let's be positive. Yes, I can help you.
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
Aw. Thank you, Nathan. I don't trust you because you creep me out a little bit, but it's fine. It's okay.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago.
Okie doke. I've written all them down. Driver.
I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
Okay. I would say that maybe entering into a relationship could help you. It could help you get over Hannah, but you shouldn't be going into a relationship like, you're gonna be my replacement fiance. That isn't healthy for you or for the other person. Also, you shouldn't push yourself to try and get into a relationship if you're not ready. If he isn't ready to move on, then he shouldn't wallow in that grief. He should try and live his life as best as he is capable, but he certainly shouldn't be trying to get into new relationships if he doesn't feel emotionally ready for that.
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
Oh, okay, Nate. We got Nathan done as well. I'm very quickly. I am out of time for this session, but I want to type this before I forget. Okay, we've talked about that. Got it. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, Nathan wasn't looping in the immediate aftermath of his fiance's death. He was being treated for depression. He started seeing Dr. Dekker, and then he got the time looping thing. Which is very similar to Bryce, in that Bryce was being treated for, I think he was also being treated for depression. Jaya was right, they are all starting to blur together, and I'm only on episode 2. But Bryce was being treated for stress. He started seeing Dr. Dekker, and then he got his midnight hour. That's interesting. It's just the ladies left. Just the ladies. In the next episode, we will talk to them, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.